Hello, my Livy loves. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today we're going to be getting some urgent messages from your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, from their heart to yours. So within that, we're going to be looking at what are they thinking and feeling about you. What would they say to you urgently at this time if they could, especially if you've been in some form of struggle and separation. And we will end with what do they want to do next for this connection? What action do they want to take towards you? So if you are new to this channel, I'm Dr. V. I'm so happy to have you here. Welcome. If my readings resonate with you, make sure that you do hit that subscribe button and join this beautiful, vibrant Live Tarot community. We are all here to love, support, and uplift one another on this journey, not only to love and union, but to leading our best life. So today's theme, and that's what I like to do if you're new to my Pick a Card readings, I try to give you a theme so that you can really focus in on what is most resonating for you in your life at this time. So there are three groups here. You can pick group number 1, group number 2, group number 3, or you can pick all of them and take the messages that resonate for your particular situation. Now, please do be gentle with yourself because this is a general reading. Not everything is going to resonate for you, but if you would like to have guidance on your unique and special journey, that's what a personal reading is for. And if you'd like to have one with me, the link to that is in the box below, as well as the link to all of the oracle decks that I've created for you who are on this journey. So you can learn more about that at livetarot.com. So let's get into your choices here. For group number 1, we have manifestation. So if you want to go ahead and close your eyes, take a deep breath, see which of these you feel most intuitively guided to. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. So this is the fairy oracle deck that I'm using. So all of these are going to be fairies for you to choose from. So this is the fairy of divination. Embrace your powers of divination, which are especially strong right now. You have the ability to see your current situation with crystal clear clarity. All right, and your third fairy here is the fairy of new beginnings. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby, or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Beautiful. All right, go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started with group number 1. My beautiful group number 1 who chose the fairy of manifestation. Here is your reading, where we are getting some urgent messages from your twin flame, your soulmate, or your beloved. We want to know what is going on in their thoughts and feelings about you. We're going to get urgent messages. What would they like for you to know? What would they want to say to you? And then we'll end with their next steps. So let's start here. Wow. Very interesting. Okay, so in terms of your tarot, this is what we have. We have the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. Interesting. So what I'm feeling here is 2 things. When it comes to this Hierophant's energy, there is something that is coming through very strongly here. I feel that they want you to know that they had every intention of marrying you. I'm getting a strong energy of marriage, commitment, offer, or engagement, some sort of a proposal that is coming through here with the Hierophant's energy. So one of the things that they urgently want you to know, and what's so interesting here is I feel like they never really told you this. They, for some reason, this is something that they were thinking about. This is something that they've always kind of known in their heart. They've known in their foundational energy that you are the one that they want to commit to, that they want to be with for the rest of their life. But I'm getting the feeling that what they're going through right now is that they regret that they never fully verbalized that to you, because I'm feeling that they did not make the amount of effort that was necessary for this connection, for this love to become what it was meant to be. And that's really sad. Like, it really just breaks my heart, because I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, your person, they've been really holding back. You have felt that there's some form of resistance that they have. And for many of you, I feel like it's like this coming and going energy, where it's like they get really close to you and then something happens. It does something to them. Either it brings up resistance for them. I feel like it also does bring up fear for them. So they get close to you. They start letting go. They start confiding in you. They start opening up their heart. They start doing all those things. And then as it gets a bit too scary, they clam up again with this Four of Pentacles, and they become very possessive again. They may step back, they may act cold, they may be very possessive of their time, their energy. It's almost like they stop giving. They don't want to give, or they didn't want to give beyond a certain point. And as they started to consider giving more, they would clam up, like they would just get freaked out. So there's definitely an energy of them coming through here that is a bit miserly. It's a bit greedy. And when it comes to them being very, very protective of their heart, their energy, their time, and their attention. And I am feeling that you felt that behavior was very unfair. I feel like whenever they got into this Four of Pentacles type of energy, and the way that they would behave from that energy made things very difficult for you, and it was very hurtful. I'm getting very hurtful energy. I feel like when they were in this Four of Pentacles, the way that they would behave may have been quite rude. It may have been quite dishonorable, because see, one of their messages towards you is they know that their behavior towards you was not honorable. It wasn't what they knew it should be. I feel like that's why they're getting this high honor card. It's like, you know what? They didn't honor themselves. They didn't honor you the way they should have. So one of their urgent messages here is that they see that. Like, they realize that they really did themselves and you very wrong. Okay, that you deserved them to behave with you in an honorable way. So this is why I feel that for some of you, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like there's also an issue here of them not being honest when it came to their honor and their loyalty, because there might have been a third party situation. So this person, I feel, was either entertaining other people, but I feel like it's kind of like something that they don't want to put importance on, and that's wrong, right? It's like they, for some reason, there's a lot of temptation in their life. They may be somebody who is very attractive to others. They may get a lot of attention from other potential romantic people, partners, right? So I'm feeling this is just for some of you, okay? This is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like your person lacks personal honor when it comes to that. Like they lack personal loyalty. And that is another reason why for some of you, they've been coming through in this Four of Pentacles, as in like they kind of keep themselves possessive of themselves because there's something within them that has a lot of temptation to spread their love around to other people, to spread their attention. So it's more about them. So there's a definite, for some of you, a selfish energy that's coming through here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for that. For those of you who are going through that. I mean, it's not right. It's not fair to you, right? Nobody should make you feel like you are one of many, or nobody should be telling you, I love you so much, but you know, I still see other people, or I can't help myself, or I'm tempted, or, you know, that's not it. It's not in my nature. So this is why I feel that, you know, it's like one of those things. You know how there are some people in this world who they have this tendency where they may marry you, they may commit to you, they may even want to. And deep down inside, it's like they know that you are their soulmate. They know that you are their twin flame, or they know that there is a very deep connection here, right? But they're the kind of person who will commit to you. They may even marry you, but for some reason, they still entertain other dalliances. And what they may do is they may make excuses. They may make excuses and say, well, you are my husband, you are my wife, or you are my partner, you are my spouse, whatever it is, you are my, you know, everything. But these other, like, I'm not monogamous by nature, or like it's just not in me to just be with one person, but I'm committed to you. The others don't mean anything to me. You know, that's just who I am, blah, blah, blah. So I feel like for some of you, there's definitely this issue going on where it's like they want someone at home, but they also want someone out there. And those other someones out there, they kind of dismiss as not important. You know, that you are their main person. So again, take that as it resonates. It's not going to resonate for everyone, but I am getting that energy because I feel like they need, you know, they understand and they want you to know that they have not been honorable in that way, right? That they're, you know, they haven't been loyal, they haven't been honorable, they haven't kept their word, or they haven't honored this relationship. And so that's why I feel like one of the other messages that they have for you is the reason for that is because they have some sort of fear of change, right? It's like, for some of you, your person is very much like a free bird kind of a person, and they like to have things the way they want them, their way, in their routine and what makes them comfort. There's a comfort zone here that they have. And so they're afraid of changing that. They're afraid of changing what is the, you know, what is that kind of set routine or mindset or lifestyle that they have created for themselves, right? They're very protective of that with that Four of Pentacles. And it's going to require a lot of analysis, you know, a lot of kind of, you know, assessment on their part to change themselves. Seven of Pentacles. So we're getting a lot of energy here of somebody who is very practical, right? Because we're getting a lot of Pentacles energy here, and see, we haven't gotten much Cups energy. So this is somebody who is also wanting you to know that they are in this mode of assessing, of really being honest and grounded and very practical in terms of how they are thinking about this relationship. They're wondering, and they're wondering, like, was it even worth it for you? It's interesting. It's coming through as a question. It's almost like they are asking you, why would you love me? Why do you still love me? Like, I'm such a rascal. Okay, I don't know why the word rascal is coming out. They're like asking you, why would you love a rascal like me? Somebody who can't be trusted, somebody who is a bad girl or a bad boy, like, you know, like that typical bad boy, bad girl energy. You know, why would you still want me? Have you thought about it? Have you even assessed or analyzed why you would want somebody like me? Because it makes me wonder. Because they know that they've planted seeds with you. They know that they have come to a certain point with you, but they themselves are not sure why you are putting up with them, because they feel that they have not made the effort, you know, that they should have. And this is for everybody. This is not just for those of you who have a third party situation or you have somebody who is not monogamous. This is for everybody. I feel like your person is definitely asking that question, like, you know, why are you still understanding of me? Why are you still willing to forgive me? I don't even deserve your forgiveness because I haven't made the effort, but now I want to. I kind of took away your peace. You know, this is so interesting. Like, it's like they feel that they have robbed you of your peace, that their behavior, their inability to really open up or commit or, you know, be the partner that you deserve to have, they understand. They want you to know that they feel really bad, that they've robbed you of your peace. They've put you in such a bad position, you know, emotionally, like you know, you feel anxiety because of them. Like you don't feel comfortable in the relationship because of them. And also they haven't made enough of an effort, right? So it's almost like there's an energy here of them questioning, how good can you be? Like, you are way too good for me. That's the energy. Like, you're such a good person. I don't deserve you. You know, why would you even bother with me? That's the message that's coming through, kind of like an overall, like, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve somebody as good as you. I keep taking advantage of you. You keep forgiving me, that kind of energy. So what else would they say in their urgent messages? Wow. See? Exactly. So they are at least coming through with this energy of at least trying to take responsibility, like acknowledging their role, acknowledging the fact that they screwed up. See, I cheated you out of real love. I ghosted you because of my own insecurities. All right. So for some of you, I feel that your person may have ghosted you. They may have stepped away from this because of all of this energy coming through, right? Like, they didn't make the effort. They didn't even make the effort to explain themselves. They may have abruptly ended the relationship. They may have blocked you, blocked you on the phone, blocked you on social media, stopped communicating with you. They may not even have given you a real explanation, and that is not right either. So this is why I'm saying they've robbed you of your peace. For those of you who have been ghosted, definitely, right? It's like there's so much turmoil. It's so heartbreaking because you don't even know why or what they did or what's going on with them, right? They're not giving you an explanation. And it's so unfortunate because, look, there were so many good things that you brought to this person that they didn't appreciate. You brought out the best in me. I came alive in your presence. So that's something else that they want you to know, for those of you who are not in the ghosting situation, but you're definitely, struggling right now. See, I kept up a facade to the world, but you always saw past that into my soul. So see, this to me is very much in alignment with what we've been seeing so far, especially with those of you who may be with somebody who has a hard time being monogamous or committing to one person, right? It's like that's a facade. Whatever is that energy of them, being this free bird, not wanting to settle down with anybody, wanting to keep their options open, that kind of stuff, is definitely a facade, right? This is what it's what they show. It's a role that they play to the world, right? And so they know that you are the only one who can see through that, not the other people that they may have been entertaining, right? So this is, unfortunately, this goes back to that energy of somebody who believes in being married to or committed to one person, but still keeping their options open when it comes to other people, right? That temptation energy. So then, Spirit, can you please tell us, what will their next steps be? I mean, what do they want you to know urgently in terms of what they want to do next? Oh, wow, look at that. That just fell. Woof. Wow. Wow. Okay, so now we're getting two energies of fall. Wow. Okay, I'm going to get one more here for you. Yeah, see? Wow. All right. So look, they want you to know urgently that they are definitely learning their lessons the hard way here. Okay. They're definitely learning their lessons. They're coming into a better understanding and knowledge of themselves. They may even be asking themselves, why are they like this? What is it about them? What kinds of, is it experiences? Is it wounds? Is it issues? Like, what kind of energy, what kind of reasons or experiences have made them this way? And how can that be fixed if they don't want to lose you? Because see, I feel like if you guys have stepped away from each other at this time, it's definitely creating a space for your person to figure this out, right? That energy of you not being there, you having withdrawn your attention or love or energy from them, can be made by them into a space of learning, right? A space of learning these deep lessons that they absolutely do need to learn. And so one of their urgent messages is that they are definitely doing that. They're learning these lessons. And see, this is the second time we're getting the change card. Fall or change. So I feel like what they really want you to know is that, they were really afraid. They're really afraid of the changes that a union, a real union between the two of you would bring into their life. They were not ready for those kind of changes. They were very stuck in, the life that they have already created for themselves that they wanted. But now their urgent message to you is they are trying to learn these lessons and get over that fear of change so that they can reconcile with you, because that's what they want to do. See, reconciliation, eternal love, your time has come. So they want to come back into union with you. They want to be able to work with you, not feel like they are working alone or isolating themselves or, keeping themselves stuck, being very miserly. No, they want to come and work with you in partnership, to deal with whatever these issues are about their fear of change, about why have they been acting this way? Why have they not made the effort? What needs to be fixed here? So this is a really good thing, but I feel like you should be very aware of what their issues are, right? And see what kind of effort are they really willing to make, all right? And then decide there before you give of your heart fully again. So let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. If you would like to have a personal reading or order any of these oracle decks that I used today in this reading, you can go to livetarot.com and the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 2 that chose the Divination Fairy, here is your reading, where we are going to get some urgent messages from your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, from their heart to yours. We'll be looking at what they are thinking and feeling about you and this connection. What would they specifically say to you? And then we'll be looking at what actions do they want to take next. So let's take a look here. Wow. Wow. Okay, so we're getting some major movement for your person here spiritually, as in there's definitely some really big cycles that they want you to know that they've been going through. Now, I don't know, it's interesting. I'm not feeling like they have been able to fully communicate to you what has been going on with them. It's like there's been definitely some sense of mystery in this connection. And the reason for this mystery that I'm feeling is because there are certain things that have been going on in your person's life situation that they did not want to burden you with. Like, it's like they didn't want to put that on you They also felt that it would scare you away somehow. That's the other energy that I'm getting from this. It's like they were afraid that it would scare you away from wanting to be with them. Because I feel like there were certain things that were going on that may have put too much pressure on you. So they didn't want to do that. But the thing is that instead of partnering with you, right? Instead of saying, no, you are the love of my life. You are my life partner. I believe in you. You believe in me. We are here to lean on each other. We are here to support one another to get through life's challenges. I feel like your person, just for some reason, whether it was ego, whether it was pride, whether it was some form of shame, they just wanted to take care of it on their own. They did not want to share this load with you, this burden with you. And I feel that that hurt you very deeply, because I feel like within that energy of, oh, I need to handle this by myself, I feel like they were dishonest with you. Like they did not tell you honestly what was going on. And they should have, right? Like the things that they may have kept from you, the things that they didn't want you to know, were things that I feel like they would have wanted to know if they were in your position. So there's a bit of this double standard energy that is coming through here. It's like they have this double standard that if it was you, they would have wanted to know. They would have been very hurt and maybe even very critical if you had kept these same secrets. But for some reason, they're coming through with an energy of justification, right? Like in their mind, they feel justified. That's where their double standard kind of comes from, is that they feel justified because of their particular situation in keeping these secrets. Okay, so it's almost like it's different if it's you, it's different if it's them. And so that is definitely a message that they have for you, as in, you know, it's almost like they're admitting to that. It's like they're admitting that, yeah, you know, I put different standards on you than I put on myself. And yeah, that's not fair. I understand that that's not fair, but I still, it's like they're justifying it, but I still had to do it. I still had to do it. And so I feel like whatever those things were have very much to do with karmic situations. Okay, there's, with this Wheel of Fortune, there were definite karmic situations, people, family members that were creating some sort of pressure or some sort of situation here that your person wanted to keep a secret. Something that they did not want to open up about, that they did not want to share. And yet, at the same time, like they were seeking to resolve this with this Wheel of Fortune. And the thing is, I think they also justified not telling you. That's the other thing that they want to urgently let you know in terms of their urgent messages towards you, is that they thought that this would get resolved, so they would never have to tell you. So there was a timeline here. There was something where they felt, your person felt that, okay, this is temporary, you know, it's not going to be forever, you know, let this just play itself out. I don't have to tell him, I don't have to tell her, as in you, right? I'm not going to say anything because I feel that this will resolve itself. That was their justification. Like, you don't need to know this, you know? I'm also feeling for some of you that if this was, these situations had to do with a family member, or even for some of you, I'm feeling that it is like a former girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, lover. There's something there where they are like, they manipulated your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, by saying, oh, please don't tell your person You know, it's too embarrassing for me. No, it's too humiliating for me. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. And I feel like for some of you, again, this is not going to resonate for everybody, but I'm getting a strong feeling that they did that person did it on purpose because they wanted your love to get in trouble with you. Okay, so it was coming from a really bad place. It was coming from a toxic energy. They either wanted your relationship to end, or they wanted to manipulate because there was some sort of payoff that they were going to get if your person got in trouble with you for keeping this secret or keeping this knowledge to themselves. And the thing is that's exactly how it played itself out. So this person or these people kind of won that battle, right? Like they made sure that your person hid this from you, and then you know, and that it came out, it came to light. And you know, it's unfortunate because I feel like your person, they've been really trying to step into this King of Wands energy in their life. Like they really have good intentions at heart. They're not a bad person, but they do tend to sometimes get manipulated by the people that they quote unquote trust. They do sometimes tend to get manipulated emotionally by other people. See, because look at this, they're getting this energy of them sometimes not being able to say no to others. Now, the problem with this King of Wands energy, I mean, you know, there's so many good qualities that the King of Wands has. The King of Wands can be really brave, like we're seeing the lion right there. They can be really brave. They can be very bold. They can be big action takers, you know. They're also full of a lot of passion, and that can also come back to kind of bite them in the butt. So I feel like with your person, that's exactly what happened, is that they tend to get a bit emotionally excited rather easily, right? They tend to get swept away with emotions, passion, purpose, you know, quite easily. And sometimes they take some rash decisions in their efforts to move forward, right? Because look, they're also getting the Chariot's energy here. So your person, they were a bit in a hurry, okay? They were in a hurry to move all of this forward. They wanted everything to move forward. So they want you to know, one of their other urgent messages for you is that they really had a sincere desire to move this relationship forward. But at the same time, they also wanted to move their life forward with this Chariot's energy. There's also a sense of disempowerment coming from this person. I feel like the reason why they sometimes are very rash to act, and sometimes they act before they think. They take actions, they go out there, they take bold risks before they actually think it through. And that's because it comes from an energy of a bit of disempowerment. I feel like your person has always struggled to empower themselves. They've always felt like they need to do big, bold things in order to assert their personal power, in order to assert that they are somebody to be reckoned with, that they are somebody to be respected and taken seriously in the world. And so it's interesting, isn't it? That's how it kind of boomerangs, right? They want to be taken seriously. They want to be respected. They want to be this King of Wands. And so they may act rashly. They may act a little bit, you know, illogically, but then it just comes back at them, you know, as an energy of, well, if you're going to behave like that, why should you be taken seriously, right? So it does boomerang on them. It is like a counterproductive mechanism within them that doesn't really help them as much as they think it's going to really move their life forward. And also with the Charioteer here, with the Chariot's energy, it's like they want to be in the driver's seat of their life. But the thing is, oftentimes they are not, because of these issues here. Right? Because of these instances where people are able to easily manipulate them, it's like they're not in the energy that they want to be of the Chariot, which is all about being empowered, of being the captain of your own ship, the charioteer of your own chariot, right? The leader of all for your life. So I feel like your person wants you to know, in terms of their urgent messages towards you, is that this is a balancing act that they have not been able to master, right? And that is why they may have turned to secrecy. That is why they may have turned to not being fully honest with you, keeping things from you, trying to like put out different fires in different places, but all the while keeping it from you. That is a problem. And so they want you to know also that they don't, that they feel like you are assessing them at this time. Because I feel like if the secrets here, the secrecy, the things that they've been keeping from you have been coming to light, they want you to know that they understand that you would want to step back, or they understand that their dishonesty was something that they are now paying the price for. Like, there are consequences to that, and they understand that you may be assessing the situation. You may be looking at them from in a different light and trying to see them for who they really are, right? So I feel like one of their urgent messages towards you is them knowing that you have, or acknowledging that you have every right to be able to choose for yourself whether you want to trust them again, whether you want to engage with them again, and whether you even want to give them a chance to change this dynamic, right? To completely come clean, be honest, be forthcoming, and let you know what was going on here with all of this, right? This energy. So they feel like they understand. They're trying to tell you that, they know that you have every right to be angry at them. You have every right to not trust them. You have every right to be frustrated with them. So that's another urgent message they have. And here's the other thing. Despite whatever this is, they also want you to know that they know that you guys have a very deep connection. There is a past life energy here. There's a past life connection that is very, very deep. This is something that they have been awakened to. This is something that they are aware of. I'm also feeling from them that they may have been getting more messages about this. They may have been dreaming about this. They may have been seeing certain synchronicities, that this realization has happened for them. And so it's made them also feel closer to you. Okay, it's made them feel like there is something really important here that they don't want to let go. So what are some more urgent messages here? Wow. Oh my gosh. See, look at that. This is exactly what we were just saying right here. Look at this message. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. Wow, what a confirmation. So this is why I'm saying there's something very powerful here. And for many of you, I'm feeling that this is new, as in like your person, yes, they loved you before this, but I feel like very recently they've been seeing more of these signs, more than they saw before. And so if you're in some form of struggle or separation at this time, they also want you to know that it is very, very painful for them, because they are feeling and realizing the depth of your bond more and more each day, right? See, my spirit is always with you. Wow, look at these messages. They are so intense. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Wow. Look at this. Life has been empty without you. I try to distract myself by going out with my friends. Wow. Wow. So that's a special message for some of you who may be in some, separation at this time. Maybe you did not like these secrets. You did not like, right? There may have been a falling out that's happened here. And so they are literally feeling the pain. They are feeling very empty without you. They're trying to distract themselves, but they're also telling you that it doesn't matter what they do, their spirit is always with you. So then what do they want to do next? What are their next Wow. What are their next actions? Oh my gosh, wow. Look at this. Beautiful. All right, look at this. So they are seeking to raise their vibration. As in, they know that whatever happened here really sunk this energy between the two of you. It sunk it low, and they need to come back into an elevated vibration with positivity, change the energy, win you back. And look at this. Oh, that's exactly what they want to do. They want to create this sacred space with you. They want to create something new. Look, they're also getting fertility. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So I feel this is a beautiful energy, a beautiful desire of, I want a marriage, commitment, family with you, right? I want to create, even if say you guys, whatever commitment looks like to you, whether it's marriage, whether it's living together, whatever fertility looks like to you. It doesn't have to be a family physically. It could be just, I want to create a home. I want to fresh new ideas, fresh new energy, fresh new vibrations. I want to create something new and beautiful with you, because with this Wheel of Fortune, they really do believe that those karmic cycles that they were going through are coming to an end. And this is actually a lot of positive energy of those karmic cycles coming to an end, thereby giving you guys this new sacred space for a new beginning here, which is really lovely. So they want to create that sacred space with you. They want to create something beautiful and new. I love this. Love it so much. So let me know what you thought of your reading in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading or order any of these decks that I used in today's reading, the links are in the box below, or you could just go to livetarot.com. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group number 3 who chose the Fairy of New Beginnings, here is your reading, where we're looking at urgent messages from your twin flame, your soulmate, your immortal beloved. Within that, we're going to be looking at what are their current thoughts and feelings about you. What would they specifically say to you if they could? And we'll go ahead and end with what are their next actions or the next steps that they would like to take towards this connection. So let's see here. We'll start with your tarot. Wow. Okay, now we are getting, wow, 2 feminine energies here. Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords. Okay, so along with this 10 of Cups. So now this is significant, and I have a couple of messages that are coming through here. So for some of you, this is not for everybody. This does indicate, if you are watching this for your divine masculine, this does indicate to me that there are 2 feminines right now in his energy. One is you, one is somebody else. Now, I always say a third-party situation does not necessarily have to be a romantic partner. This could be any kind of a feminine energy that is right now obstructing your connection or getting in the way of your union. Okay, so one of you is this Queen of Wands, one of you is this Queen of Swords. And so there has definitely been some sort of a tug of war, some sort of a push and pull here between these 2 feminine energies in the divine masculine's heart. Okay, so that's for some of you. I do feel that for those of you who are in that situation, the third party situation, there's definitely something that they are not sharing with you. So one of their urgent messages is more like a confession, more like a confession that I'm sorry. Something's been going on here that I have not shared with you. This is interesting. They may have really felt like they were robbing you of honesty, right? Robbing you of letting you know that you are respected. Because I do feel like, to me, this Thief card is all about the fact that when somebody does this, when somebody is putting themselves in this situation between two people here, there is definitely a lack of respect. Okay, they are robbing you of the respect that you deserve, especially if you are in love with them, you feel that they're your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, whatever it is. The fact that you love them and you put your faith in them, you put your trust in them, you gave them your heart. This is really, really unfortunate that they are acknowledging, yes, you gave me your heart and I did it wrong. I was dishonest. I was dealing with someone else. Now, again, this is for some of you, not for all of you. Please take it as it resonates. I feel like for some of you, even within that category, there's more than one person. Like your person has a hard time. And this is interesting because we got similar energy in group 2 as well. So I don't know what's going on in the reading today, which I find very interesting. There's a lot of people coming through, energies coming through of being lost and confused when it comes to their heart, not really understanding themselves, not really caring, unfortunately, about the ethical side of this, you know, not caring enough about your heart. If this is your person, like, why are they not caring enough about the pain that they are putting you through? If this is the case, the way that they are breaking your heart, if this is the case. So I feel like in their urgent message towards you, it's like they know, it's almost like they know that in doing so, in doing this, it's like they have been holding the power in this relationship. And what's interesting here is that it's like they don't want to let you go. Okay, so unfortunately, I mean, I feel like the urgent message here is about, look, even though I may have somebody else or even more than one person here, I still want to be in your life. They're like, it's a very weird energy of them still wanting to exert their power over you, as in still wanting to be in your life, still wanting to be with you, even though there's this energy. Okay, so that's for those of you who are in some form of a, you know, situation where there may be a third party or some sort of a lingering energy. Now, for some of you, this can also, this Queen of Wands and this Queen of Swords, the other person can even be an ex, like a lingering ex-girlfriend or an ex-wife. Okay, so it doesn't have to even be that they're actively with this person. For some of you, I'm getting the energy that there's a very strong toxic energy coming from an ex-girlfriend or an ex-spouse. That's for those of you who you are watching this for your divine masculine, right? Your divine masculine is also trying to hide this from you, that there is some sort of a pull that an ex-girlfriend or ex-spouse has on them. Okay, that person is still influencing them in some way. Now, for some of you, this influence doesn't have to be positive. You know, sometimes we are drawn to somebody because they bring out shadow sides in us. They bring out some form of darkness within us that we actually want to explore, you know, for better or for worse. This is the human journey, right? There's all kinds of human beings that are on these different paths and that have different issues that they need to deal with. Sometimes it is an issue of negativity, right? Like they're drawn to something negative. They're drawn to something dark. Sometimes they become fixated upon that darkness because there's some sort of a emotional payoff that they get from that. Either it incites within them some form of anger and they need to vent that anger, like it gives them a place to channel their latent anger that they may have within their hearts, that may have something to do with their childhood or experiences that they've been through, right? So sometimes these lingering energies from other people or people who are still on the periphery of somebody's life, instigating them, they actually like that deep down inside because it gives them an avenue to vent that negative energy. And so they become very fixated upon that. And so looking from your perspective, you may be like, wait a second, I give them love. I give them, nurturing. I give them so much positivity. I support them. I'm their best friend. I'm their lover. I'm everything. And yet they're still talking to that biatch or whatever. There could be a man too, doesn't matter. I use that term equally for all. As in, why are they still entertaining that other person? That person is so bad, right? That person is so toxic. Well, that's the reason. It's not logical and it has nothing to do with what they feel for you. Because see, look at this 10 of Cups. It's like they know, and one of their messages again to you is they know that you represent this 10 of Cups. Like being with you is their wish come true. Like in a perfect world, in a world where they are whole and happy and they don't have that darkness within them that they need to explore. In that kind of world, you are their person. You don't have all those complications. You don't have all that bullshit. You don't have that negative dark energy that pulls them into the darker sides of themselves, right? You don't have that. You are this beautiful rainbow blessing in their life, right? That they could easily have if they didn't constantly screw it up with their own stubbornness, okay? They're being stubborn. There's something about power, and I feel like that power also leads them to darkness. So now this power is not just the power that they still want to have over you, as in they still want to be in your life, but it's also the power that this other person has over them. Okay, so part of their message to you is also, I'm so sorry, I don't know why this person still has power over me. I don't understand why. So it's like they're almost, it's in their own darkness. They're also thinking, what the heck? Like, why can I not let go of that other person, that other energy here? Why do I keep responding and reacting to them? What is it that is taking me in that direction, and why am I so stubborn? Okay, so I feel like this is also part of them not really being able to answer this for themselves, but just knowing that they feel some sort of a weird pull towards that other person in their negativity, but they also feel equally drawn to the light. So it's kind of like that battle between good and evil, right? Like, are you going to choose the dark side? Like, okay, I'm a Star Wars fan, as you can tell. Are you going to choose the good side, like the light? Are you going to choose the dark? Are you going to choose the light? And you, they want you to know, represent the light. Okay? And so here's another message for you that they have. It's like they still, and I know this may seem quite crazy, especially if you have found out that they haven't been honest, that they are still tempted by or other people or people from the past that they've already known or that they've been with somehow. You may have already found this out. You may have said, like, get out of my life. I'm cutting off all contact with you. How dare you do this to me? But it's so crazy. They still wish that you would have an open mind. Oh my gosh. I feel bad for some of these messages that are coming through because I feel like they're a bit on the unreasonable side. These messages, it's really something. I feel like your person is very much caught up in the power of whatever this is. It's almost like they are fixated by this situation. And I'm also feeling that they get some sort of a pleasure from having the attention of you and this other person or other people. Okay? But like I said, for some of you, it's not even a romantic partner. For some of you, I feel like it's like mom, you know, like there's some toxic relationship with mom, and she's the other queen here, right? Or any other kind of a feminine energy. But it's interesting because I feel like the messages that they have here for you are a bit unreasonable, in the sense that they want you to keep an open mind. Like they want you to almost accept this, they wish that you would. They wish that you would understand that and still be with them. I find that so odd. It's almost like the energy of this is what I'm like. You deserve a lot better, but I still want to be with you. And it's very similar to group 2's reading. Very interesting. So if you are in this situation, if this resonates with you, you may want to watch the group 2 reading as well, because I think that will give you even more messages that are relevant to your situation. That's very interesting. This reading has been quite something. Let's see, what are their specific messages? Yeah, see, they are still hooked on you, because look, they're not going to let go. So I feel that you need to be careful with this, as in you need to decide, because I feel like this person does not want to let go of you. Look at this. You still represent this 10 of Cups to them. They're not going to let go so easily. But I'm not feeling so far, and we are going to look at what their next steps are, but I'm not feeling so far that they are clearly letting the other person go either. So I feel like they may continue to pursue you, you know. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Okay, so this is for some of you right now who have rejected this person because you found out that they were up to no good, or they were up to something. So now it's like, yeah, they still love you. Of course, they want you to keep that open mind. They want to reach out, but right now their ego is afraid of this rejection, because remember, they also have something about being drawn to their power over you, or being drawn to the power that they seem to have over other people, other partners, like people being interested in them, or people wanting to be with them, people being fascinated by them. See, I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. See? So again, to me, that has to do with this power issue. I still feel your energy around me. I never believed in these things before. I do now. So to me, again, this has everything to do with this 10 of Cups. Okay, like I said, for them, it's going to be very hard to let you go, because they seem to be indecisive on whether they want to choose the dark side or the light. So it's like they haven't fully gone over to the dark side of whatever are these tendencies that they have to be like, have some sort of a fixation or some sort of a continuing issue with somebody from their past, right? So they haven't fully said, no, I want to be with that person, I don't want to be with you. They haven't said that, right? But it's like they like indulging in the negativity with that person. It's like that person knows how to push their buttons. So that person will push their buttons, and they want to get a certain response from your person. And your person will act like, oh, I hate that person. Oh, like what a this and what a that is this person. But deep down inside, they like responding to that person. They look forward to engaging with that person. It makes them feel certain things. You know, it's really very toxic, very kind of unfortunately disturbing energy, where it's like they claim that they might, some of you, oh my gosh, I'm feeling this strongly. Some of them may even claim they hate this person. Oh my God, that's coming through. This is a very odd reading. Some of them may claim to you, I hate this person. Okay, I don't even like this person, but yet they won't let them go. So then, Spirit, can you please tell us, I shudder to ask, what are their next steps? There you go. Not surprised. Oh, not surprised at all. Oh my, see? See? Look at this. I'm telling you, this person, they are not going to leave you alone for long. Even if they have for now. Say you found out, you've been upset, you told them get lost, right? They're not going to stay lost for long. They still want you. And they're going to hope, pray, and ask that you compromise and allow them to work this out. Okay? They may ask you, can you compromise what you think? Can you compromise with me? Can we come to some sort of an understanding? I want to let all of this go, but I'm trying. Like, they may give you those kind of things. Like, can you have this fresh start? Can we start fresh? Some of them may even make a promise that I am going to let this person go. Okay, whoever this other person is here, they may promise you that, yeah, I'm going to block them. I'm going to make sure they have no access to me. I'm going to change my number. I'm going to change my what. I'm going to block them on social media. I promise you I'll have no contact with them. They may make those kind of promises because they want a fresh start with you. They do. That is for sure. That is something that they are sincere about. But again, you will have to think about, what do you want to build with them? Because you're getting this fertility card. So this is about creating something new, growth, right? Can they grow from this? Can they heal from this? Because I feel like until they heal and grow from whatever is the darkness of this energy that is keeping them stuck between you and somebody else, whatever is the dark energy that is making them still tempted to react to or respond to or energetically or physically communicate with this toxic other person, is not going to go away until they heal and grow, until they figure out why, and until they consciously want to let go of that dark fixation. I mean, they have to admit it first. So I feel like you have to see, like, are they, when they come back, if they come back, are they going to admit that to you? Are they going to admit that this is a dark fixation that they have and it's not right? They have to admit that it's not right. And it's not right for you. It's not right for anybody, for them or anybody else. So they have to heal from that. They have to grow from that. Then they can have this fresh start with you. Because if they don't change that, if they don't fix it, if they don't heal it, then you may be in a roller coaster of them constantly going back here. And that's going to be so hurtful to you. It's going to break your heart all over again. And I want to make sure that that doesn't happen. So, boy, I'm sorry, guys. This has been really a crazy reading. So let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these decks that I used in this reading, the links are in the box below, or you can just go to livetarot.com. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you all on the next video.